Yeah. What's good? You guys are tuned into the Linc Up featuring Symone Stanley, Lord Brunson, and yours truly, Tone DeShields II from Chalk It Up Sports. Where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. Y'all know the energy, y'all know the vibes, y'all know where our bodies be. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We're trying to build this thing. You guys are a part of something special. Understand that. Respect that. Get active. All right. Smash that like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Continue to stay active in the live chat. Stay engaged. We appreciate all the love. We appreciate all the support. We appreciate all the hate. And we know LB, they've been doing a lot of hating this week, man. Talk to me, bro. How you been surviving this week, bro? You've been giving them hell.
I mean, it's only one way to survive, by being a world champ. Let's think about this logically, y'all, before we get into the body of what we came here to discuss today. How can you debate any Eagles fan right now? And that's what they want to do. All they want to do is debate us. How can you debate about anything Eagles related after we just came off a Super Bowl victory? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense to debate me about anything. You can't debate me about no top five. It's nothing that I want to hear, bro. You can't bring me down. What they're trying to do is they're trying to snatch our joy. You know what I mean? But they can't do it. They can't. It's impossible, Tone. We just won the Super Bowl. Ain't this what we do this for?
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't this what we all want? The end goal? How you gonna try to dumb down the end goal? You got to be dumb.
It's a distraction.
You got to be dumb. It's a complete distraction, man. It's a complete distraction. But you know, at the end of the day gonna end and the Birds gonna win.
Simone, you hear this ball, man. At the end of the day gonna end. You hear him? Like,
at the end of the day gonna end.
Lord Brorilla.
Lord
Glorilla said at the end of the day gonna end.
Oh, she said that?
Yeah.
Did she say that?
Yeah, she said that, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
For sure. But Simone, you've been trailblazing these past several days, these past couple weeks. I mean, I've seen you all over. I mean, you was in Georgia, you was in Bama, you was all over the place. Birmingham, Atlanta. Like you gotta walk us through, you know, these past couple weeks. I mean, you've been covering college basketball, men's and women's is at an all-time high right now. March Madness is in full effect. The conference tournaments just ended. Walk us through your past couple weeks.
Man, the past couple weeks have been insane, bro. Dallas, Atlanta, Birmingham, everywhere. Like, I'm really just starting. This is my week of recovery, actually. So y'all hear me yawn a little bit. Y'all know. But yeah, basketball season just wild because, you know, March, I got the G League overlapping with college basketball. So I was doing Champ Week on ESPN, covering the swag, doing Sideline, also getting some play-by-play experience. Because I do a lot of Sideline, but I want to get more and more play-by-play experience. So working on that. And then I'm also in the midst of working with Ticketmaster. So I went to Dallas to get some content out of Mavs game. So I'm telling y'all, one day I was literally in Birmingham, got back at like midnight from Birmingham, then in the morning going to Dallas, then the next day doing the basketball tournament. One day I had a game in Atlanta at 2, game in Birmingham at 8 p.m. Then had to come back to Atlanta because I had a birthday party on Saturday morning. I had to be the entertainment because, you know, I got to entertain the folks at the party. You know, I'm the life of the party. So I could act like I was tired. I had to entertain the folks, then go back to Birmingham on Sunday. So it's been crazy, bro.
You got them flyer miles, though. You got something, some points or something getting racked up.
Something getting racked up, boy.
Yeah, I was about to ask you because how far is Birmingham from Atlanta?
Usually about 2 hours. Sometimes it can be like 2.5 if traffic is terrible.
Okay, so you drive most. You doing it on the road.
Half the time I'm driving. Like if I got a double, like the day I had to do both games, I had to drive because just the way that the times was so tight. Like I wouldn't have had time. Only had 50 minutes to spare. I wouldn't have had time to catch a flight.
Oh, you just gotta hop on the road.
Exactly.
No, but that's tough though. That's tough. You built for
And
it.
then got to keep my energy up when I get there. Like y'all know, like we on camera. So I'm, when you another job, you can get to work and be slumped. You know what I'm saying? But at this job, I got to get to work and
turn that shit up. You gotta be present. No, that's tough though. That's tough though. Shout out to you. Shout out to the SWAC. You know what I mean? Shout out to the G League. Shout out to everybody getting the paycheck, man. We know a lot of y'all have been having a hell of a work week thus far. Today is hump day. You know what I mean? Hopefully your Monday, your Tuesday was solid. Hopefully y'all weekend was solid. But, let's get into the NFL talk. Let's get into the Eagles talk. It's been a lot of moves happening across the NFL, a lot of money being spent. And it seems like a lot of Eagles fans, let me say some, because when I say a lot, they get offended a little bit. But let me say some. But at the end of the day, a hit dog on holler, right? Regardless, though, some of the Eagles fans have been a little rambunctious about the way the Eagles offseason has been transpiring. They've been uncomfortable. They've been disheveled. They've been disappointed. They've been crying their little hearts out. But I'm trying to understand how this wasn't par for the course, or how some of these people didn't really foresee some of these moves or lack thereof happening. So a lot of moves have happened since we last spoke. Let's just get a temperature check. How are we feeling, respectively, about the moves that have been made? Symone, we can start with you.
First of all, Tone, how have you been?
Yeah, how you just gonna ask us how we been?
Right?
Because I care about my people. I care about y'all. I care about y'all, man. You know what I mean? I need to make sure my stars is healthy. Make sure my stars is bright eyed and bushy tailed. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, man. I got to make sure y'all good. That's all. But I'm straight. Okay. I ain't got to complain. His wife good.
You got an extra bounce to you today. You get some good news. What's been going on? Because you got an extra glow about you today.
Well, I've been drinking a lot of water. You know what I mean? Make sure my skin good. You know what I mean?
Right. That's an important one. A lot of people don't drink no water. There's a lot of unmoisturized people too.
For sure.
Let me chill. Let me chill.
I know we're gonna get into that. You ain't skating that. We're gonna get into that. But no, I'm good though. I can't complain, man. I'm healthy, man. I'm blessed. I've been doing a lot of thinking as far as just my position and just trying to respect the game, and just being grateful for the things that I do have in front of me, because we can always want more. You know what I mean? And I think overall I'm in a good place with the content. It's doing what I wanted to do. Obviously, it could always do more, but I like where I'm going. I know for a fact the work I'm putting in is meaning something. So I think I've been having a lot of perspective check-ins, just recalibrating my perspective a lot these days. So that's pretty much what it is, man. Just walking into every situation, happy, excited, because you never know who's watching. That's all.
Period.
That's good.
Yeah. He told me to get up, wake up, because you don't know who's watching.
Yeah.
But I know we've all talked about this on our respective channels as it refers to your question, Tone. This gonna sound bad, but I do not mean it in a bad way, because the term casuals carries a negative connotation.
Be careful with that word. They get funny when you call them casuals.
Casuals, to me, there's absolutely nothing wrong with a casual. Like, enjoy the game how you want to enjoy it. I only use the term casual because I can't think of another word for it. Like, I don't question your passion, but I just don't think you're as dialed in, you know what I'm saying, as somebody else. I think the problem is, since we won the Super Bowl, more casuals are tuned into this part of the season. You know what I mean? And they're getting stressed out over stuff that non-casuals saw coming, 2 years ago in some of these drafts. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when a casual steps outside of casual business, then they see some shit they didn't want to see. They see some shit they didn't expect to see. You know what I'm saying? Stay back in your casual lane and trust and believe that September we're gonna be good. That's all I'm saying.
I like that. That was eloquently, beautifully put.
That was well put. That was very well put.
You can't say it no better than that. It's just people who just don't know anything about Super Bowl turnover. When you know what I mean, turning a roster over after a Super Bowl, people don't know the ebbs and flows of the offseason. It's a lot of people who just don't know. Because if you were to ask me, in one word, what do I think about the Eagles offseason so far? I would say great. I would say amazing. The core is still there. Like, what is there to be upset about? You didn't lose any Pro Bowlers. You didn't lose any All Pros. Those guys are still in the building. Now, the CJ thing, that threw a lot of people for a loop, but we passed that now. The core is still there. You know what I'm saying? And then you see Azeez Ojulari and Joshua Uche. I'm going to be real about this. I love Josh Sweat, but Ojulari's ceiling is higher than Josh Sweat's ceiling, especially playing with Vic Fangio as his coordinator. Uche arguably has the same ceiling as Josh Sweat. You know what I mean? So, like, I feel really, really good about what the Philadelphia Eagles did. In my opinion, all you need to do is go look for a safety now. So when casuals start stepping in lanes of why they do this, they're not doing enough here, we're not doing enough there. Think about this if you're the Philadelphia Eagles. What do you really need? What do you need? What do we need? We don't need a franchise quarterback. We don't need wide receivers. We damn sure don't need a superstar running back. We don't need no offensive line help. You still got Stoutland in the building. You got Fangio in the building. I mean, what do you really need? The only thing I could think of is a safety. And people need to get their head out of their ass and understand a couple things. When the Patriots first repeated, I looked at the last two teams to repeat a couple days ago. I did a video on it. The New England Patriots and the Chiefs. The Patriots repeat. There was no Pro Bowlers or All Pros on the offensive side of the ball. All those guys were on the defensive side of the ball. All the core guys, Willie McGinnis, Seymour, Ty Law, Rodney Harrison, Teddy Bruschi. You know what I'm saying? They brought all them guys back the next year. And that's how they repeated, by keeping their core guys together. They moved guys around. They did get Corey Dillon the second year. They did add, because they didn't have a 1,000-yard rusher the first time. Tom Brady wasn't even a Pro Bowler. You know what I mean? The first Super Bowl. So it's like, what are we talking about here, bro? The core of the Patriots was the defense the first two Super Bowls. Tom Brady didn't even throw for 4,000 passing yards either one of them seasons. You know what I mean? We are built to repeat. It's as simple as that.
Agreed.
Oh, yeah, you bring up a good point. No, you bring up a good point. Both of y'all do, because I love Symone. I really love what you said about the casuals angle, right? The fact that we have more casuals tuned in to this part of the season now, but they're still viewing it through casual eyes. It's very reactive, right? When instead there are people who've been locked in with this organization, locked in with this team through the good, the bad, every inch of the off season. You know, the people like us, the people who really lock in, and for the most part, a lot of you guys in the live chat, most of you guys are not casuals. You guys that are tuned into the offseason content, you guys are the ones that really are the football psychos, right? You guys are locked into every inch of this team, right? And then, you know, LB, what you say about the Patriots, the fact that when you win and you win big, teams are going to want to poach your players, but also you have to continue to shuffle out players and keep things fresh and bring in fresh faces. You need to bring in guys that are new, that have that fresh hunger, right? Because all that's going to do is kind of keep the guys, keep your core wanting more, right? Because your core is going to want to get that Super Bowl for those guys who just got there. So but regardless, though, y'all both raised good points about just roster turnover, about people looking at this team through a casual lens. And the reality is, I spoke about this in a video that I posted yesterday. The reality is, I look at roster building kind of like baseball, because and follow me here when I say this, a lot of people look at the players you lost and they say, how can we replace Josh Sweat? How can we replace Milton Williams or Darius Slay or Isaiah Rodgers? All those guys that they lost, right? CJ Gardner-Johnson, Mekhi Becton, they question, how can you replace guys like that? But this is why you draft, and this is why it's important to draft well. And this is why it's also important to take some gambles in free agency on guys that are young, hungry, and on one-year deals. And this is me getting back to my baseball analogy, right? When it comes to roster building, be it in free agency or be it through the draft, if you bring in 5 free agents or 6 free agents and you happen to hit on 2 of them, maybe 3 of them, that's a successful free agent class, right? If 2 of those guys are able to become starting caliber for you, that's a successful free agent class, right? And then going to the draft, if you draft 7 players, 3 of those guys become starting level, 2 of them become rotational, and the other 2 depth practice squad guys, that's a successful draft class. At the end of the day, all your draft picks are not going to become starters. All your draft picks are not going to make the biggest impact. But it's important to be able to find at least 2 to 3 guys to replace or supplement what you've lost, be it in free agency or be it if guys retire. Shout out to BG. We're going to get into that later on. But the bottom line is, 3 out of 10, 3 out of 7 in baseball, 3 out of 10 in the NFL draft is success. They say you can get to. They say you pretty much guaranteed the Hall of Fame in the MLB if you bat 300 for your career. That's 3 out of 10. That don't sound good, but the reality is you have an opportunity to replace talent replace talent with people who are hungry. Josh Uche, 26 going on 27. Azeez Ojulari, 24 going on 25. AJ Dillon, 26 going on 27. Adoree Jackson, going to turn 30 when the season starts. Those two tight ends they brought in, Harrison Bryant and Kylan Granson. You brought back Patrick Johnson, somebody you drafted. Quinyon Green, a young guy who's going to battle in the trenches with Tyler Steen and Trevor Keegan. You brought in some guys that maybe they may not be starting level now, but the position battles are going to be at an all-time high to the point where they're going to help the cream rise to the top. Josh Uche, and Azeez Ojulari, they're going to keep Jalen Hunt and Nolan Smith honest. Harrison Bryant and Kylan Granson, the two tight ends, they're going to keep Grant Cacatera honest and EJ Jenkins honest. We still don't know what Dallas Goedert's future is, but they're going to compete with those guys whether we like it or not, whether you want to call them mid or not. AJ Dillon is going to keep Will Shipley on his toes. Hey, young fella, we like you. You had a good playoff run, but we're going to make sure you earn that RB2 spot. You ain't getting nothing handed to you. You feel what I'm saying? So, and Adoree Jackson with Keely Ringo at the cornerback spot. You have guys that you brought in that's going to compete with these young guys to keep them honest and make sure they understand nothing is being handed to you. So I love what Howie Roseman is doing in free agency. And let's not forget, Zach Ball and Mekhi Becton, 1-year deals. Look what they became. We got those guys paid. So I'm not ready to jump ship on Howie Roseman. I'm not ready to panic at all. I'm looking at this like every move don't got to hit. The right moves got to hit.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, all you really got to do is find guys to fill like minimal roles. Like, you know what I mean? All the major roles on the football team are filled. Now, you do have a situation at corner, I believe. You know what I mean? I would like to see that resolved in free agency. I don't want to go out there and put it in the hands of a rookie cornerback to come out there and start. You know what I mean? I'm okay with a rookie safety, but, you know, I don't think we've done a free agency signing players either. And one thing that Howie Roseman does that's really, really good is he finds great talent for cheap. Great talent for cheap. Like Azeez Ojulari is a second-round pick, man. You reunite him with a bunch of Georgia Bulldogs. Nolan Smith already over the moon that he there. You know what I'm saying? Uche, he just played in the Super Bowl. Although they say he wasn't a starter, but you know the body of work he put in New England. So I'm cool with how Howie Roseman did on the edge. I wouldn't even draft edge rusher the first 4 rounds.
This is a deep edge rusher draft, to your point. So you don't have to reach for a guy. It's funny about the Josh Uche angle and Azeez angle and this, Symone. I want to get your thoughts on this. Josh Uche, when Spags was asked about him, I think Anthony Gargano, he has a show on PHLY. He does a daily show. He spoke with Spags, and he said that, you know, when we brought in Uche, it was the middle of the season, and it was really hard to have a guy come in mid-season and try to execute what we do because Spags is very multiple with his front. His defense is very complicated to pick up mid-season, so it's really hard to expect Uche to make the biggest impact. That's why it was hard for him to get on the field because guys had a significant head start to him. So he was saying, I like that player. That's a good player, but we just couldn't fit him in because of the complexity of the defense. And then as far as Azeez, I mean, when you think about Azeez Ojulari's numbers, the reality is he's been a player that's been productive, but just couldn't stay healthy. And his production has come in bunches. And I think this goes back to your Josh Sweat angle, LB, the fact that, you know, Josh Sweat, he's productive, but he has these stretches where he's kind of cold a little bit. That's a fact. But when it comes to Azeez, right, it seems like when he's productive, it comes in bunches. His rookie season, 2021, 17 games played, 8 sacks. In 2022, only 7 games played, but had 5.5 sacks in 7 games. That's crazy to me. Now, 2023 had the down season, bouncing back from the injury, only played in 11 games, only 2.5 sacks. But 2024 bounced back with that. Still only played 11 games, but had 6 sacks. So if I'm looking at his production and I'm trying to project what he can do based on what he has done, I would like to think he's more closer to those 6 to 8, maybe 5 to 8 sacks a season rather than that 2.5 sack that he had in 2023. So if he's giving you, in my opinion, if Azeez Ojulari is giving you 5 to 8, maybe 6 to 9 sacks as a rotational edge, I think that's a win.
Yeah. like you were saying, LB, a little minute ago, we're set. We just have to. On defense, we have a star on every phase, on every level of defense. We have a star. It's just all about filling in those gaps. You know what I mean? So I feel like we're in a great spot. It's only March. We still will be making moves outside of the draft, but like I said, I did this in a little TikTok 2 days ago. I know y'all don't be on my TikTok, but this formula has been working for the Eagles, signing these proven players, like signing these players on these low risk, high reward type of deals. First of all, I don't even know how we got Azeez for only $4 million, bro. Like, I get the injuries, but I thought he was going to be going for more than that because he was like a hot guy during the mid-season like trade market. But last season, like I said, everybody's talking about who are these players, man? Underwhelming, yada, 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 yada. First of all, last offseason, nobody was hype about a Zach Bond signing. People was calling Zach Bond mid, who that? Nobody was hype about a Mekhi Becton signing.
I was excited about Zach Bond, just for the record. I was excited.
I'm talking about
just for the record.
The masses. I'm talking
you're not a casual though.
But look, this Oren Burks. Last season, people starting the season probably didn't even know Oren Burks was on the roster. These same players they crying over and saying is the same players they didn't even know who they was last offseason. Is all I'm saying. Like, they got to trust the process because it's been working for us, signing these proven players to fill positions. Last season, out of our proven players, we got an all-pro linebacker of the future. Last season, out of proven players, we got a stud in Mekhi Becton. We got somebody who's able to step up in Oren Burks. Like, we have the system in place. We have the coaches in place that can work with these guys. Like, we're good. We just got to fill she in. Like, we already got the structure, the framework with Jalen Carter, with Zach Bond, with Quinyon and Coop in the back end. It's just about filling in. Like,
the one that hurt me the most, y'all.
I literally had somebody say, and I just don't say nothing because I be trying not to be mean. After we lost Oren Burks, somebody was talking about something in my comments. Oh, this is the downside of winning a Super Bowl. Downside of winning a Super Bowl. So you would rather have Oren Burks going in the next season than win the Super Bowl 59? That's what I'm saying. Like, people is talking crazy.
That's the one that hurt me the most was Oren Burks.
No, but I'm saying like there's no downside to winning a Super Bowl. Like, we won the bowl.
Yeah,
I wouldn't call it downside. I would say winning a Super Bowl has its consequences.
Byproduct.
Right? It's a byproduct. It's collateral damage. Yeah.
Collateral damage.
But the thing is it really? Because teams have repeated. Only been 9 of them. Teams have shown that there could be no collateral damage and you could hoist that Lombardi again.
But they didn't bring back that same. Nobody brings back that exact same roster. Like,
nobody.
You can run it back, but nobody is bringing back the exact same roster going into the next season. Like, I still wholeheartedly believe we will run it back.
I think the biggest challenge is when you lose coaches, because I look at this Eagles defense and I was praying to the football gods, please nobody take Clint Hurt, nobody take Christian Parker, nobody take Roy Anderson or Bobby King or Joe Casper or Jeremiah Washburn. Like, I was really praying nobody took those guys. So now I know that our defensive coaching staff is intact fully, and they have a proven track record of not only being able to evaluate guys and put the right guys on the field, but develop these guys over the course of a training camp and over the course of a season. Because we've seen guys get better and better each and every week. Jalen, Cooper, Dejean, Quinyon, Mitchell. We've seen guys get legitimately better over the course of a season. We saw Bobby King and Vic Fangio turn Zach Bond into an all-pro linebacker. I mean, when you have a track record like that as a coaching staff, and then you bring in young veterans that are coming off of rookie deals or coming off of one-year deals themselves that are 26 going on 27, they're in that sweet spot in their career where they can put themselves in a position to get a solid 3-year, $40+ million deal. These guys will be hungry. And people know when you come to Philadelphia, we've proven it. You come to Philadelphia, we get you paid.
Right.
We get you paid. And we set you up for wherever you want to go after that, as long as you take the tools with you. So I trust this coaching staff to put all these new guys in position. The bottom line is the best player will stand out. And one thing we know for a fact, with these coaches, and they're gonna be no favoritism. The best players will be on the football field, and I think that's reassuring.
I'm a
And
little
even
worried
now,
about.
they know now, like Vic Fangio don't play.
Yeah.
Azeez Ojulari coming into his press conference talking about, they asking what role. I'm just ready to work and compete. Like they already know, like they got to be A1. They got to be on their game to be getting looks from Vic Fangio. So they already know like the work ethic that they have to have when they come here. So these free agents defensively, when they're signing here now, they already know Vic Fangio about to put them through the ringer. Like they ain't coming here. They got to come here and perform. Like y'all heard Josh Sweat in his press conference with the Cardinals. Josh Sweat was being asked about rejoining with Jonathan Gannon. And he talking about I like playing with Gannon because we can have fun at practice. We can still win and have fun. He said we can still, he said about 3 times, we still can win and have fun. So I like that we can have fun at practice. They already know when they're coming here, ain't no fun. This ain't
Unless we win it.
Episode.
That's the thing. I mean, I think it is some fun here. I think it's fun within the brotherhood. But Fangio, he run that thing like a tight ship. He run that thing like a tight ship. You know what I mean? And
the fun come on Sunday. The fun come on Sunday after the work that you put in during the week.
I like that. The fun come in the game. You go
have fun.
The fun
come after winning a rep at practice.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The thrill of that. You ain't coming to practice. That's fun at practice. This ain't.
Wait, did he really say that though?
Did he really? He did. Yeah, he did. He said
that. He was smiling too. He was like, "We can have fun."
No, he's smiling because he got that check.
He got that bag. He got that bag.
Yeah,
that bag.
And he tried to emphasize still win. He was like, we can have fun and still win.
But this is what it's about, though. This is what it's about. Coming to a prideful organization. The Cardinals ain't never win nothing. Of course, it's all fun and smiles over there. They never win nothing. They happy to be an NFL team. They don't want to compete for nothing. You know what I mean? It's about coming to an organization who got standards. Ojulari has been missing that structure. The Giants are a dumpster fire. He's been missing that structure of standards. Now you're playing for a Super Bowl winning organization where your quarterback goes out there and say the main thing is winning. You know, you got to practice harder. You know, you got to be your best self. You know what I mean? These guys don't get to this level to have it easy. You know what I mean? I would think that people would want to come join this type of brotherhood over here where we trying to win Super Bowls, man.
Yeah, you're right. You know, with this brotherhood, right? You see a lot of guys who spend their entire careers with a team and they're able to see go through all the different roster turnover, right? You know, Lane Johnson, he's played with so many different guys. We've seen Jason Kelsey, when he was here, played with a lot of different guys. Fletcher Cox, when he was here, played with a lot of different guys. At BG, you know, the brother just announced his retirement. And I think he's the heart of that brotherhood because I'm listening to his press conference during his retirement speech, and he spoke about how he made it a point to know when to step up as the OG, but also let his young guys step into their leadership and be and just be that support system that they need, right? Give me your perspective on just BG, his career, what he meant to this team, what he still means to this team. And before y'all do so, I just want to ring off and give BG his flowers because BG has put in a lot of work in his 15-year career, 206 games played, 76.5 sacks, 153 quarterback hits, 126 TFLs, 487 tackles, 359 solo tackles, 22 forced fumbles, seven fumble recoveries, 1 touchdown, 11 pass deflections, 1 Pro Bowl nod, a second-team All-Pro, 2-time Super Bowl champion. Give me your perspective on BG. LB, I know BG is your favorite Eagle, so we'll start with you, big dog.
Yeah. You know, BG, my favorite Eagle of all time, man. I don't know how it became this way. Maybe it's because he's just been around so long. You got.
It's because he's a shit talker. That's why. Just like that's because he's a shit talker like you.
Probably. In 15 seasons, man, BG has been the heartbeat. BG has shown no fear. BG is just. It's gonna be hard to think that BG not gonna be on this team next year. More so, like when Kelsey retired, I didn't feel that way. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I didn't feel that way when Kelsey retired. When Fletch retired, I kind of felt that way. You know what I mean? But BG retiring is just it's crazy to me, man, because one, I know he got more left in the tank. You know what I mean? Same thing with Fletcher. I knew same thing with Kelsey. I knew they all three of them had more left in the tank. And just the way that BG took the youngins under his wing, man. You know what I mean? The way that he led by example. He never had no off the field situations, never had no on the field situations. And year 3 BG, we was saying he was a bust. We were saying Brandon Graham was a bust. We was ready to get rid of Brandon Graham. And you know what he did? He turned into a Philadelphian, man. He said, I'm not about to quit. I'm about to show y'all why I am who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And he's responsible for one of the most iconic plays in Eagles history, that strip sack on Brady, bro. 2 rings, bro. BG is borderline with the resume that you just lined out to me. You know what I mean? I think he's 4th all-time in Eagles sacks. BG is borderline a Hall of Famer. I don't think he'll get in. He's an Eagles Hall of Famer for sure.
Right.
But an All-Pro, a Pro Bowl, he checks the criteria for Hall of Fame, bro. All-Pro, Pro Bowl, 2-time Super Bowl champ. You know what I mean?
Here's the sad thing about it, though.
I just hope he can get in one. I just hope he can get in the Hall of Fame. That's my only thing.
Here's the corny thing about it, Symone. For some reason, I spoke about this on Twitter. For some reason, the league or fans, whoever it is, they don't hold second team all pros to the same reverence as a first team all pro. I mean, in my humble opinion, to be top 2 at your position at any point in your career is nuts. You know how many people play your position to be top 2, right? And most of the time, the first team and second team all pro is just one player from each conference for the most part. Mm-hmm. So you were the best player in your conference, like at your position. I don't understand why those don't get or don't hold the same weight as a first team all pro. I will never understand that, because in my humble opinion, first team all NBA and second team all NBA, they still look at those guys as that still goes on the resume. That's still a real thing that they praise. First, second team, third team all NBA, they really praise all that stuff. So I don't understand how in the NFL we don't give enough respect and credence to second team all pros. I don't understand it.
So they need to cut it out then.
No.
Just don't make no second team then.
They need to keep it.
No, keep it for sure. But my thing is,
he's saying they need more respect on their name.
I understand that aspect of it, but
I see what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Now, if we're not gonna pay it no mind, why even have one?
Exactly. Right. Just do first team then.
Right.
I got you. I got you on that.
But yeah, ditto on everything LB said about BG, and then also like the confidence that BG had in Jalen from the beginning. Like Brandon Graham wanted to stay here, could have got more money elsewhere, wanted to stay here because he wanted to win with Jalen Hurts. Like the confidence that he's had in him. Just the way that he's never wavered in his bleeding greendom. I'm saying, like, after that Super Bowl, Brandon Graham, everybody talking as usual, down on the birds, we down, buzz, downfall, Super Bowl hangover, all that noise. BG, I'm coming back. Blank check, write whatever is on it. I'm back with the birds. Like, I'm so glad that he got that second Super Bowl. He got that Super Bowl with Jalen. The impact that he's had on this defense of the future, like the impact that he had on Nolan Smith, like insane. Like basically big bro, lack of better terms, birthed this Nolan Smith that we have now. Like BG going down and Nolan Smith like playing for him and bossing up and piping up, like them hugs after them sacks, like when Nolan get his sacks and like he just looking straight at BG, like all that emotion like on the field is just so much. But I'm just glad that, Nolan Smith got that overlap with Brandon Graham, got so much time with Brandon Graham. And we can definitely thank Brandon Graham in large part to Nolan Smith's development. But Brandon just sticking around, bro, like in that time where we needed that vet on defense, we needed somebody to believe in this team still, in this defense still, going through a rebuild, going through another coaching change. He ain't have to do that. He could have just retired, didn't have to go through all that bull, didn't have to believe in this team. And he did. And now, like, him already at his retirement, talking about how can I continue to contribute with the team? Like, it just shows the culture and the bond that the defense has. But I'm glad that Nolan has Azeez now, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? One homie gone in Brandon Graham. Now he got another homie in Azeez coming.
Yeah, it's interesting because BG, I think his best trait as an OG and on the team is, and he spoke about it. He, it's older guys in the league that it's their way of the highway, right? They don't like this new energy, whatever it is. BG welcomed the new energy. He welcomed the new lingo that the young guys brought in. He let these young guys be themselves, and he mentioned how, next to him, that the person that got him through his darkest times, the person that got him to this point above all else was his wife. How she pulled him out of that dark place, how she said, listen, I don't care what they talking about. We're going to get in this community. We're going to build a relationship and everything going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. And God kept him in Philly. And, I just think it's so dope for him to have a woman by his side, a black woman by his side to support him, raise his children, believe in the dream, believe in the goal, play her role to a T. And you just see the support system that he has from his family, his friends. I mean, so many people was at that press conference, so many players. You mentioned Nolan Smith, Jalen Hunt was there, Thomas Booker IV, Jalen Hurts pulled up with his fiance Breen. I mean, like the relationship that BG and Jalen Hurts have developed over the years has been really fascinating to watch. And you really saw it blossom this year. It just seemed like off the field, you will always see them together at various functions, or even they pulled up to the retirement press conference with the same lay, the denim on denim. Like right. you just saw the energy. I mean, they just look like their relationship has really gone to a whole new level this season. And I think
that's the wives, man. The wives is cool.
Yeah, you can see that. You can tell.
That shows like. I mean, we already know like the type of leader that Jalen Hurts is,
and he always for at his heart. He always so him and BG kind of probably get along on that regard.
But the fact that just that relationship between him and Brandon Graham just speaks not that Jalen Hurts has to have any more, like credit to him, but to have a relationship like that with Brandon Graham, like a Eagles legend, a bona fide leader of the team who's been here years before Jalen even got here, that just shows so much more of like the respect this team has for Jalen and just the dude that Jalen is. I'm saying like people want Jalen Hurts around. Like
I think it's kind of the other way around. I think it showed more who BG is, because when everybody wanted Jalen out, I can see BG being that type of person walking up to him. Hey, don't worry about it. At the locker room, every 5 minutes, you're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Just like when he knew when we was going to beat the Bills. Watch him one get the ball. He about to show y'all. Like, he just got so much belief in Jalen. Yeah, and I think Jalen.
He said, y'all know Jalen Hurts. Like, I know Jalen Hurts. Y'all know Hurts.
I feel like it's both sides, though. It's both sides.
It's mutual.
Because BG wouldn't just be doing that. You wouldn't be doing that for nobody that you don't believe in, or you don't see the potential in, or you don't see that leadership quality in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's both sides. It's like the guy that BG is to take, somebody like Jalen under his wing, or to, watch and believe in somebody like Jalen. But it also is a credit to Jalen. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure BG ain't like that with everybody. Like, Jalen obviously, I mean, we know, show a lot and just the kind of person he is. But BG's family is so adorable. Like,
yeah, they
are.
The kids and all that.
Can kids be so cute?
They look just like him.
It's crazy.
Insane. Like the way they took his face, insane. Like
yeah, they look just like him.
It was just like it's crazy. I go.
It's crazy, bro.
It's crazy.
And his daughter got a personality just like big personality. You know what I mean? His son be low key. You could tell his son low key, but they had this little segment on the Eagles YouTube channel where they had like his kids interviewing a bunch of the players. Interviewed Saquon, interviewed all Jordan Mailata. It was cool. BG is
Which one is younger, the son?
The son, yeah, the son is
younger.
Yeah. The daughter was like a little toddler when they won Super Bowl 52. The son wasn't born yet, but BG is going to be a part of this. He's not going nowhere. He said, listen, I'm gonna sit down with Jeffrey Lurie. Me and him gonna have dinner. We're gonna talk about what my next role is, because I can't quit the game cold turkey. I got to be involved some way. I'm gonna be talking trash from the sideline. I'm gonna be talking trash about what I would have did, what I could have did, what my young boy gonna do. And
that's what he said.
Yeah, bro. It was tough. And he mentioned Nolan a couple times in their presser. And Symone, you touched on it, right? He positioned Nolan, in my opinion, to be that next guy. I think the Philadelphia Eagles have done a great job at figuring out who their next core leaders are. They do a good job at balancing talent with that charisma and character. I think Jalen Carter is your next Fletcher. I think Nolan is your next BG. I think Cam Jurgens and Landon Dickerson is probably going to balance that Jason Kelce role in terms of leadership and just being vocal. Obviously Jalen Hurts is the quarterback. Jordan Mailata is your next lane, right? You get what I'm saying? So they've done a great job, and the veterans as well. They've done a great job at positioning these young guys to step into their leadership. BG spoke about Mailata. He said, listen, Mailata, he was on his last year. He was on his last year of his contract, and I told him, listen, this is the year. What you gonna do? I believe in you, but what you gonna do? And 2 contracts later, he talking about, listen, and him and Mailata just got that relationship. You could just tell these OGs have really empowered these young guys to step in. And it's hard to position a team, let alone with just talent going forward, but it's hard to position a team with the right people leading the franchise from a player personnel perspective. So again, congratulations to BG. Job well done. Yeah. He left no stone unturned.
Two rings was crazy, man.
Two Lombard. I ain't gonna lie, it's tough. It was fly seeing him at the press conference with the 2 trophies just sitting there.
Yeah, 2 joints crazy.
It was fly, bro.
Because you got to put them 2 in front of him because he was a part of both of them. He played in both of them games. That's crazy.
BG love that jean jacket. Y'all wear jean jackets?
I used to. I need a new one.
I don't got one. I need a new one. I don't got one right now.
I wore jean jackets in high school like crazy. I love jean jackets.
I did too.
I might spend a block on a jean jacket for the sport.
Yeah, a nice for sure. I love a good stonewashed jean jacket.
Denim brand collab or something, because he be wearing that denim, boy.
That's that old head stuff. How old is BG?
BG like 30 to 36, 35, something like that. Mm-hmm. Old head for real, man. But yeah, congratulations, BG, man. Job well done. Thank you to his family for being pillars in the community. Yeah, man, it's fly. But all right, where we at? We at like 43 minutes in. So we got super chats, right? But before we do that, LB.
What happened?
You tell me, my G.
Why you sound like you was in trouble or something?
Because
you tell me, my G.
I be putting people in the blender.
Man, he be putting people in their fucking place. That's what it is.
I haven't been able to stay tuned in to what's the latest.
I don't even know how did it happen. All right, so I tweeted something about Micah spazzing on the sideline, right? I just casually went on about my day. I tweeted something about Micah spazzing on the sideline, and his brother responded. So I didn't even see it. But then people was like, "Oh, you on Dallas Sports Illustrated? You on Bleacher Report?"
You was on Bleacher Report?
Yeah. Well, his response to my tweet was on Bleacher Report. That's like the 20th time that's happened.
Micah Parsons responded to you.
He responded to me, and it was on Bleacher Report.
Okay.
Wait, Micah or his brother Terrence?
It's Terrence.
Okay.
Terrence responded to me, and Bleacher Report picked it up as Micah Parsons' brother defends him. So that's what it was. So then I respond to it. I'm like, it ain't giving leadership. When you on the sideline screaming and spazzing, throwing a tantrum, it don't look like leadership to me. It look like somebody who just want the cameras on him, somebody trying to make a scene. And then a little back and forth happened, and then he wanted to come on to the show on Monday.
Pause.
Yeah.
What started you talking about Micah Parsons on the sideline? Just randomly?
No, it wasn't nothing random. Something happened. I got to find it. Oh, the Tank Lawrence thing. That's how it started.
That's where it started. DeMarcus Lawrence, because DeMarcus Lawrence.
Right.
Oh, the D-Law. Okay, I saw that.
Right. It started with that. And then I'm like, well, he only like a leader to me. So I feel with I call him Stank Lawrence. I feel what Stank Lawrence was talking about. You know what I mean? And here come Terrence jumping out the window. You don't know ball. You don't know this. I'm going to come on your show at 7:00. So I'm like, all right, bet you can come on the show at 7. Debating the Eagles fan, as I said, debating the Eagles fan right now is suicide. I'm like, I'm going to cook you real quick. I'm going to smoke you in front of 1,500 people. Is that what you want, though? You know what I mean? so then it dawned on me, like, what has he done? What has he done? You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm somebody on some untouchable level. What has he done to be able to make me clear my Monday for him?
What does he bring to the table?
That's when I start saying, what are you bringing to the table? You know what I mean? Like your last probably couple weeks of shows not at 10,000 views. My last joint at 10,000 views 5 hours ago, something like that. Like, what do you bring to this table that's gonna say this gonna be a good fight? I'm cool, man. I can't do it. Plus, you owe me money. You
And
just
on top of
gotta
that, the last video we saw him in, let's be
forgot
real.
he owe you money.
Let's be real. Law Nation brought them views, not him.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like you just not on my level, man. And it's like I'm not doing no content with no nepotism content creators, no Make-A-Wish content creators. I ain't doing that because you only in this position of where a favor because your brother. I'm in a position of favor because I was doing lunchtime with the bullies in this car with 10 subscribers.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I got here, bro. I really built my name from the mud. You know what I mean? I really, everything I did was from the mud. I ain't getting no handouts. So I'm not about to give you no handout. When your brother don't even have you on the show. You ain't even, you know what I mean? You and your brother don't even do business. Why? You're not about to use me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then he make a response video, all of this, food all stuck in his teeth, the teeth all unbrushed, looking unkept, looking dirty.
Bro,
I mean,
he look crazy.
Come on, bro. You make
crazy.
He make a video.
Something
Blah, blah,
seriously wrong with him, bro.
It's something wrong with him, but I don't care. I don't care. I don't feel sorry for him. It's something wrong with him for real. I think he got a little something going on upstairs, but it is what it is. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. My whole thing is this: anytime you mention anything disrespectful about Jalen Hurts or the Philadelphia Eagles this summer, I'm on you. I don't care who you is. I don't care who brother you is. I don't care who son you is. I'm bringing smoke because what you're saying is nonsense. It's ludicrous. It's ludicrous. So in short, go ahead, Tom.
So we ain't, I don't want to speed past this, right? Or speed past this. I want to dog walk this a little bit. When he sent that video, him walking around the crib with the kids screaming in the background,
I didn't see any of his.
Him trying to get his point across and shit.
I think his tooth fell out. His tooth fell out in one of the videos.
Please stop. Y'all making me sad.
When that video dropped,
please say you lying,
when he tagged
bro.
you in that. Hold on, wait. When he tagged you in that, and you was, walk me through your thought process as you was watching it. Like, what was you feeling internally? Was it?
It's sad.
Was it?
It's sad, Tom. My thought process was, I got him. Now I got him. That's my thought process, man. I got him, man. I got you, bro. I got you outside of your body. That's like the 10th person that crashed out via video on me since the Eagles won it.
Because it definitely was a crash out. I would classify it as a
crash out. It's like, I got you in a spot to where you're not even paying attention to the kids. You screaming. You showing us the Walmart. You showing us the Walmart curtain rod, curtain shower. It's like I got you now. Now I got you. I could possibly make you jump out the window just by words on the internet. And I hate to have that type of control over people, but it's like, dang, you know what? It ain't me. It ain't my fault. I hate that social media can make people want to prove themselves so much that they just do stuff like this. Social media is never that serious. Then he posted on Twitter the other day, real dad, him and his kids in the swimming pool. Now you got to post your kids to show us that you're a good dad all over social media, over a football take. You know what I mean? Over a football take. I posted a picture of me at vacation. It got like a 10% piece of my girl head in it. You know what I mean? He like, what'd he say?
He said,
it's a reason why. It's a reason why he ain't showed a girl. I'm like, for what, Terrence? So you can see all these Chanel glasses, all these big ass rings and shit on her face. Well, I don't have to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. My situation is bad. You know what I mean? I'm not about to post her for the savages on the internet. Social media don't have me in a frenzy like that, bro. I ain't post her because this is between me and you. Whatever you feel about me, you got, and it's sad. It's sad because this one thing, man, I'm going to keep it 100, man. If I had a famous brother who was in the NFL, I wouldn't be looking like him. I wouldn't be looking like him, bro. So
we spoke about this.
That's what I'm saying. It's sad, y'all. It's sad.
It is sad. Then his whole thing is, I'm a man first. I don't need my brother for nothing. I'm a man.
It's not the point. It's not the point. It's not the point. It's the point.
Because he don't get it. You ain't supposed to need nothing if your brother about to sign a $200 million contract probably this week. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be in a better headspace. You're supposed to be in a better headspace. Like, you embarrassing the family on the internet. You're embarrassing the family right now.
Bro.
You know what I mean? And it's sad, man. It's sad how some of these people are. If my brother was Micah Parsons and I had a YouTube platform, you would know what I'd be doing right now, y'all? Well, nobody be breaking the news. You had to get the news from me, and my page would be booming. But you know what's going to happen? Scheffner about to break it. James Slater about to break it. Terrence got a show. He ain't about to break it. He don't even know.
Y'all, this sad.
It ain't sad for me.
But here's the thing. Right?
Sad case, y'all.
This is in my opinion. This is what happens when somebody play themselves out of position. Because me and LB was talking about this right before you came on, Symone. If the Linc Up get picked up by whatever network for God knows multi-million-dollar deal, what you put the number on it, right?
100 mil.
If 100 mil deal, we bust that down 3 ways or whatever. We got people that's close to us, whatever it is. We got siblings, right? Best believe, at least speaking for myself, right? Best believe my brother, my brother gonna be either doing security, he gonna be getting waters, he gonna be doing graphics. My brother know how to play. My brother know how to play his position. My brother was so low key, he don't even be on social media. His Instagram blank. All he do is go in there and watch funny videos. My brother in the union, he low key. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just my brother will never play himself out of position ever for this content.
That's what makes it sad, y'all, because that's how it should be.
That is how it should be.
That's how it should be.
If my brother got on, I'm listen, bro. What you need? You want me to? I call the barber. Hey, listen, when we go get the dry cleaning, you want me to do this? When we do that? I don't play myself out of position because those roles grow. Hey, you need me to do security. Hey, you need me to make these phone calls. Hey, bro, I can call the masseuse. Hey, what you need, bro? What you need?
That's because y'all got sense. That's what makes it sad, because the brother doesn't have sense.
I think Micah got sense though by not keeping him around.
You would never see
never. That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel bad for Terrence. There's obviously some things not.
It's not. And then
he's older than him. Ain't he the oldest?
He the oldest. And then you know on social media, the first thing they do is they go look up your background. They done found out things he done been locked up for.
You done found out.
I swear to God, somebody sent it to me. They like he's a four-time
they done found out. LB found out.
Yeah, somebody sent me to work. They say send me the paperwork. They like he's a four-time felon. They sending me mug shots. You get locked up with Forever 21 glasses on. Man, you can't do no show with me, bro. We not the same type of guy. You know what I mean? We not the same type of guy, man. I can't give energy to it another day, man.
Yeah, how your brother got one of the biggest player-led podcasts in the NFL, and you ain't on there as an associate producer, you ain't on there as a personality that just read the announcements and bounce off of him. How are you not anywhere close to his podcast? How are you not doing the running the social media for his podcast? Like,
because it's pride. It's pride. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what it is, man. He's upset because it should have been him. That's his mindset. I one thing I know is a hater.
You can see
his mind, it should have been him. His mind, he the oldest, he the junior. He should have been getting the shine. You know what I'm saying? He should be in the position that his brother in. He can't properly be happy for his brother. So we say stuff like, I don't need to use bro for a handout. I don't need a handout. I'm my own man. I'm gonna get it on my own. I'm my own man. That's all he was telling me on Instagram. I'm like, bro, good for you. Get it on your own. Welcome to being an adult. You know what I mean? He is envious of the position that his brother is in. Now he's trying to capitalize off of it because he's going to use the last name, but it'll never be him. It'll never be him.
And you know that.
How was your brother Micah Parsons? You just did a show. You got 67 views. Now it ain't all about views. How can't you get your brother to make an appearance on your show, bro, to blow your joint? All you gotta do is come on and talk about his experience. He gotta give you no contract information.
Bro, you see what Giannis do for his brothers, bro? Giannis pop up on Giannis podcast all the time. Giannis got his brother a job in the league when everybody know damn well Giannis don't belong in the NBA. Like,
but Giannis got sense.
He got sense. Giannis position. Now Giannis got a popular podcast. You know what I'm saying? His whole family good.
But everybody isn't built like that. There is some family members that y'all can draw on right now in your head and think, you could put them in a position, you could set them up, you could offer them this, you can offer them that, and it just won't work out because of the person they are, or because of the habits that they have, or because of the mindset that they have. You can't put everybody everybody can't play a position you put them in, because they still have to play that part. You can set somebody up.
That would be,
look, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink it.
You're right. That'll be, that's been a downfall of so many people. I think Micah got a smart ass agent in his corner. Like, bro, you got to distance yourself, bro. I think he got like a smart ass agent or somebody.
I could name 3 cousins in my head right now who, if I tried to put them on, that would be the end of my career because they would sabotage stuff. I can't trust them.
Talk about it.
We will both be out of stuff because they scammers. They just got a whole bunch of drama they got going on, to the point where if I try to put them on, then that's the end of me. We both down bad because people have tried to put them on in the past, and I've seen what has happened with them. Some people you just can't. You don't got to, but so even if you got a family member like that, you don't got to give them a job necessarily. They don't have to touch nothing that you do. Like if I had like I got trouble people in my family too. You know what I'm saying? If I get on to a certain degree, hey man, you just gotta take this envelope, but you can't ask me for nothing else.
That part.
He could have gave him them envelopes, and what he's done with the envelopes, God only knows. He could have gave him. He could still be giving him envelopes.
Mm-hmm. He probably get on some real.
God only knows what he do with said envelopes.
Right.
All I know right now,
if somebody was giving me envelopes, I'm investing that money. You know what I'm saying? I'm buying some property. I'm setting myself up. If you give somebody else an envelope, they spending it on some bullshit.
He's not even brushing his teeth.
Micah probably funding his lifestyle right now.
He's not even brushing his teeth, man. If you, Symone, when you see the video,
I can't see the video.
I'm gonna send it to you.
The video gonna break my heart, y'all. I could barely even do this right now.
No, I was watching.
It's not gonna break your heart when you hear how gangster he talking to me.
I've heard him talk.
It's not gonna break your heart.
I can't even watch.
He said, "Pushy."
Right. It's not gonna break your heart.
I can't see somebody crash out. I cannot watch somebody crash out.
He almost broke his neck. He almost broke his neck in one of the videos. How hard? Yeah. He was swinging his hand all around. Like, what's up with you, gang? He was going through the motions.
Angry. Like
y'all talking about a tooth fell out. I don't want to see that, bro.
It wasn't a tooth. Let me stop being funny. It was like the biggest piece of spit imaginable.
The biggest loogie in the sea. Like
it looked like a tooth.
I was about to say, if a tooth fell out, y'all.
Don't you know the part of the hoodie, like this part of the hood right here? This part of the hood right here had so much lint. It had so much lint around this part. He could have made a sweater. It had so much lint around this part. I know he had the matching lint in his pocket. I know his pockets was on lint too, but it was so much lint. Much lint. Ball. I was gonna let him come on the show on Sunday. I swear I was gonna let him. My man was like, "Yo, he owe you bread, bro. You can't do that. That's against the violations." He just trying to come up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? He's
trying to get some exposure.
But again, man, like my biggest problem is like, and again, we ultimately, just to be honest about it, we ultimately are doing a lot of speculating right now.
Yeah, we're doing is speculating.
But at the same time, hold on, before you cook. But at the same time, I can sense, I can see it. I can see when somebody played themselves out of position and now they try to save face. I can see when somebody pride is in the way. I can see when somebody is a liability. I can see a liability from a mile away.
Exactly.
He's a liability.
We're not speculating because you carry yourself a certain way when you got things going on. You carry yourself a certain way when you got things going on. You know what I'm saying? He don't carry himself in the manner that says, I have anything going on. I need to protect the brand of my brother. His biggest accomplishment of last week was Bleacher Report picking up something he said to me in response. So if I don't say what I say, you get no traction this week. You know what I'm saying? You can't, he don't have Micah scheduled to come on. Bro, if my brother in the NBA and I'm grinding or the NFL, whatever, I'm going to be the one to break the news. So, just let me break the news. Just let me announce the deal.
everything that he talk about is gonna come through my podcast because he helped put me in position to do that. I'm not gonna play myself out of position. We're gonna protect this bag right here. You know what I mean?
Feel me? You feel me? Why would I take a bleaching report bag when I can make my own brand and put my brother on that and put my brother in charge of the podcast since he do it?
Bro.
But you know, money talks, man. Bullshit walks.
You said something, Keto. You said the most important thing you said, I think, out of this whole thing is the most potent thing you said. Let's put it that way. The most potent thing you said through this whole discourse was he wish it was him. He felt like it should have been him.
Yeah, he wish it was him, bro. I can see the energy, man. He wish it was him.
I can sense that.
He was like, this how I know he got a lot of envy in his heart. He said, "You don't even deserve a platform." He was talking about me. I don't deserve a platform. I mean, nobody gifted it to me. I had to build a platform. That's how that works. I don't deserve what I built. That's how you know when people be hating, man. You got to watch and listen. And that's why, this was my issue with the other dude, Tuck, the other Cowboys content creator. He's never a hater. You know what I mean? His first thing what he said to me was, did you like AJ Brown before he wore the hat? Oh, so this is about the hurt season hat. This is about a hat. They always give up their hand, man. A hater will always show you his hand. He will show you the hate. He will show you the envy. He will show you everything before he show you he a good person. You got to believe people when they show you who they is, man, from the rip. The rip. Man, hater. You got to believe people when they show you who they is from the rip. That's why me and Joey Shakes cool now. That's why me and Joey Shakes ain't get along, because he would say stuff like that. You got to believe people when they tell you from the rip.
But you and Joey done cleared up your situation, right?
Me and Joey cool, man. Joey a good guy. But I still believed him when he showed me who he was from the beginning. I don't care who you is. As soon as you show me, bro, that's when you get that side of me on Twitter. I don't disrespect nobody who don't ask to be disrespected. I don't talk to nobody in a certain way unless they talk to me a certain way. I believe haters, though. I believe haters are some of the most dangerous people walking the earth. That's why I'm a Jalen Hurts defender. I believe every hater in the world.
And it'd be some real hate out there, y'all.
It'd be some real hate. When somebody tell you don't deserve something that you worked for,
that's
a hater, bro.
That's funny to me. That's always funny to me. You telling me what I don't deserve? That speaks volumes right there.
You know who say that to you? Women say that to you after you break their heart. Because they're mad. They hate you. They got a reason to hate you. But another man tone, I mean, make it make sense. You don't deserve a platform as you're trying to build one. You gonna tell me that? You'll never grace my platform.
He said you don't deserve the platform he trying to get on.
Right. Right.
I don't deserve my platform, but you trying to come on it.
Exactly.
Then he gonna say, but we're gonna spend too much. We're gonna supers for a minute. Then he gonna say, F your B, right?
So he said what?
F your B. That's what he said.
Oh,
right. So
I saw that video.
So he said that, right? right. So he said that, right? And then I'm like, oh, stop it. Like we don't even the caliber of women that I've dealt with in my life wouldn't spit on you if you was on fire. That's number one. You know what I mean? I didn't have to say nothing. 35,000 women, like, he got food all in. They going in on him. He got food all in his mouth. He need to worry about his personal hygiene. I'm like, I ain't had to say nothing.
Bro. Pray for the weak. That's what I always say. Pray for the weak.
I ain't pray for nobody, man. You play with me and you get smoked.
Pray for the weak.
You play with me, you get
smoked.
I ain't praying for nobody,
He said, I take it to hell.
I ain't praying for nobody, bro. As soon as you disrespect me, man, I'm on 10. And that's how I got my platform. That's how I got my platform, by talking like that, by being a champion. You know what I'm saying? Being a champion.
Champions do different things, man.
Yeah, since everybody want to know how to build a platform on that Dallas Cowboys content creator side, how about you cover the Super Bowl while your team in it?
Twice.
Three times.
Three times.
I got 3 Super Bowl videos on my YouTube channel. 3. I was on YouTube for all 3. They ain't got none of that. None of that. I tell you one thing about them 2 weeks is exciting. The views is up. Them 2 weeks. If you know, you know.
It was a good month for me. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It was a good month for me. I'll tell you that.
We're gonna that's done, man. His eulogy is done, man. He's been packed up.
Sign still delivered. Shout out to y'all, man. We appreciate y'all for locking in on the content. Man, we got over 500 people in the building. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button while you're here. That like button is currency. It's important in this YouTube space. We got over 500 people here. We only got 194 likes. The math not mathing, so we need y'all to smash that like button. We need y'all to stay engaged. We need y'all to do y'all jobs, man. That like button is insane, man. We give y'all all this content, and y'all can't hit the like button. Come on, man. So please do y'all jobs. That's all we ask for. It means a lot to us. We're going to get to these super chats, though. Appreciate y'all. All right. We got Eagles Nest 1352 with the $5 super chat. He said, seems like everybody mad at us. Fuck them. I feel you on that, big dog. That's the vibe.
As simple as that. Yeah.
That's the type of time I'm on. Everybody mad at us. Every now and again, at least once a week, I'm always posting, like, just in case y'all forgot. That Lombardi trophy, you know what I mean? Just in case y'all forgot. You know what I mean? They had the nerve to say, that's all y'all talk about. What the fuck you mean?
What else am I talk about?
What else is there to talk about, bro?
When we talk about losing? When we talk about a division title? No, we only talk about Super Bowls over here.
It's so confusing because then they like, y'all don't even talk about your Super Bowl. No, y'all don't. Y'all don't talk about it. You want to know why? Because it was an ass kicking. People only talk about good games. Nobody talks about the blowout for 2 weeks.
But we will. Don't worry, we will. We got you. We gonna take care of you. We gonna make sure.
I'm on Twitter right after this.
King Jordan with the super chat. Shout out to King Jordan, man. He said the commission, Big Tone, Crystal Ball Brunson, Symone with the she. What up? Shout out to King Jordan, man. We appreciate it. Abel Patino with the $4.99. He says, do you think when Howie drafts, it will tell us what are the plans for this team? Because it's looking like they're going young. Yeah, I mean, Symone, what's your thoughts on that?
You can't draft nobody old.
Do you think when Howie drafts, it will tell us what the plans are for this team? I think
it's telling us now, though. I think the plan is clear now.
Yeah, I think the plan is clear. Go a little cheaper and go a little younger in some areas. So I think we already know the plan.
Y'all know who I want to draft. Y'all know who I want to sign. I want to sign that cornerback. He used to play for Dallas. Damn, I keep forgetting his name.
Who?
Gilmore.
I knew he was about to say.
Oh, you talking about Stephon Gilmore?
I want Gilmore on a 1-year deal.
Yeah, he's still.
We got Adoree.
He's still playing hard though.
You said what, Symone?
You think we get him and Adoree?
We got Adoree.
But that's what I'm saying. Now that we got Adoree, you think we get another old head?
Adoree can't start.
I think Adoree is simply here just to push.
But what I'm saying,
Adoree or AJ Dillon might not make this roster.
That next thing is a little scary.
Them my hot takes. I don't think neither.
Man, it's crazy the way AJ Dillon fell off.
It's that neck, man. Like he was on that neck injury is insane.
It'd be so sad though.
It's giving Penny. It's giving Rashad Penny.
Right. Yeah. But I'm saying, well, I mean, where was Gilmore last year? Colts?
Was he? Yeah, I think he was with the Colts.
He went back with the Colts?
No, he was with the Vikings.
Wait, no, he was somewhere. No, he was with the. I think you're right. I think he's with the Vikings. Let me double check. Yeah. Okay. So he was with So the past four seasons, it was since New England, it's been Carolina, Indianapolis, Dallas, then Minnesota. So he was in Minnesota, and he's been healthy too. He played 15 games.
How old is Gilmore?
Minnesota had a good ass defense too last year.
They did.
Gilmore is 34 years old, so he basically the slate. Gilmore Hall of Famer, yo. But
yeah.
But 34 years old. 34. He will be 35 when the season starts.
I 1-year deal it.
I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it.
I ain't gonna lie. 35 is crazy.
35 when the season starts.
35 is crazy. I don't care how much you keep yourself up. A 21-year-old athlete will burn the shit out of a 35-year-old, bro. It ain't much you could do about that, bro.
Oh man. Ask Bradbury. He wasn't even 35 yet.
My man changed his name to Skippy Parsons.
He said that Azeez might be a long-term marriage after this season. I don't know.
It could be.
Could be. Depends on how you do, though. Depends on how you do, man. That's why.
Either way, he's gonna get paid.
If he's gonna get paid by somebody.
Yeah,
somebody gonna pay him. Jalen Hunt. That's the guy I'm keeping my eye on, man. He really came on towards the back end of the season. When BG got hurt. Be athletic. He can do all the things that Vic Fangio need him to do as far as play off, rush the quarterback, violent hands. You know, he got all the traits. I think he's still developing as a pass rusher though. Shout out to Skippy Parsons, man. That's when you kept saying skipper, skip. You got a full deck of skips. I was cracking the fuck up.
I don't even know where that came from, bro.
Rapper brain, bro. That's rapper brain. That's all it is. Oh man, shout out to Skippy Parsons. Ray Bailey. LB, want to read this one?
He said, "Yo, what's good, famo? What do you think about Ringo at corner? From the limited reps he's had, he didn't look as fluid in the hips to me to start there. Your thoughts?" I don't think he's a starter either. Some of these guys I don't think are starters. That's the only thing that concerns me. They're great depth, but some of these guys I don't think are starters.
Yeah, I see what you're saying about the stiffness, right? That was kind of his issue coming out, right? That was the biggest thing they talked about, how he can be a little stiff in the hips, when turning that corner or whatever. So the bottom line is we're gonna find out whether or not Ringo could take it to the next step, take it to the next level. I think he deserves a shot because he's entering year 3 of his rookie deal. I think he deserves an opportunity to at least try to earn that spot, and we'll see what happens. I don't doubt the Eagles is going to draft a safety in this draft. They're going to draft a corner. All the positions that you saw them targeting for agency, they're going to draft those positions. Just watch. Shout out to Ray Bailey. We appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, Ray Bailey.
Rashad Maybon with the $1.99. He said Lewis Steen and Starks could be our future safeties. I don't know about Lewis Steen. But Malachi Starks, I've heard good things about him.
Oof, and if we get Malachi,
I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles grab him with that 32nd overall pick.
We got to trade up. We have to trade up.
We're going to have to go. I can see how he's going up. I can see how he trading that 32nd.
Yeah, I don't see him staying there. He either going to trade up or trade back.
You're going to have to trade that 32nd and like a third for next year.
Yeah.
Because we got 3 thirds. We got 3 thirds next year.
For sure. If it's a player there that he wants. Because the draft is so deep on the D line, I don't think he has the rush to get the D lineman. I think because the safety draft is not that deep, and if you want a safety, you got to go get the best one. Mm-hmm. Simple as that. And Malachi Starks is apparently that guy. That'd be cool, man. That Malachi Starks go to Georgia?
Yeah, the Bulldog.
Yo, man.
We would have to trade up for him though.
Listen, man, that's crazy.
He's different, man. He give me Kyle Hamilton type impact.
If we get Malachi Starks, bro,
but Lewis Steen, he can't stay healthy. We'll see what he turns into. But Lewis Steen, his career has been really unfortunate. He hasn't played.
But you know what?
Why he didn't bring up Sid? Why he didn't bring up Sid, bro?
He's not a starter. He's another guy, man.
No,
Sidney Brown's another guy.
I'm saying that in this question, though, he didn't even mention Sid.
Oh, okay. But, to your point, Sidney Brown is another guy who has all the physical traits you want. Technique got to catch up. Keelan Ringo, same thing. Technique has to catch up. And here's another thing about Sidney Brown that I think people keep, forgetting about. When he got drafted to a bad situation coaching-wise on defense in 2023, right? And then on top of that, he gets hurt the final game of the year. So he didn't have the offseason to really pick up that Fangio system the way everybody else did. And then he didn't get activated until about week 6, week 7 in the NFL season. So it's kind of hard to really pick up and make an impact coming off of the ACL. You couldn't really take in that defense the way everybody else did because you was on the sideline doing individual drills. So I think he was a year behind the Vic Fangio developmental pace as everybody else was. So I think another season, if he gets a full season in this Vic Fangio scheme, I think we may see another level of where Fangio, Christian Parker, and Joe Casper can take Sidney Brown at that safety position. We'll see though. Shout out to Rashad Maybon. Scotty the Man T. He got a couple of these things in here. He said Terrence Parsons looked like he brushed his hair with a Brillo pad. He also said his brother making $250 million in his apartment in Gotham. Yo, what's wrong with y'all, man? Y'all be talking crazy on this joke. He said he living in Gotham.
Scotty Man the T be having all the jokes.
Yo, that's funny.
They saw making a fool on Twitter.
Yo, embarrassing. Abel Patino. He said, "Well, y'all had beef, albeit yeah, that's old, bro. That
That's old. It wasn't. Yeah,
yeah,
it wasn't no beef. It's old, man.
yeah. They chopped that up. You know, Joey Shake's always be in the show. He talk about the show all the time, saying, "Yo, bro, I love y'all show. Y'all doing the mid. I
No,
watch it
yeah,
all the time. He
Joey's
show love.
solid.
So Joey, my guy.
That was a misunderstanding.
Yeah. Joey, cool peoples, man. He really cool. Azeez with the $1.99. He said, "Ski mask Brunson."
Yeah.
Shout out to Azeez, man. We appreciate you. RJ7 Deuce. He said, "Can we talk about the rule change proposal?" Which rule change you talking about?
The tush push.
Oh, that I ain't. They ain't
They're not gonna change it. Yeah,
they're not because it would you're penalizing one team for being good at something, right? Like you can't do that now. If it was the entire league that was a benefit from this play, they would be like, okay, this is just a play that just can't happen. But stop it, line up and stop it. See, the thing is, most of these teams, personnel wise, are not built to stop that play. That's the problem. So you gotta build your personnel to deal with something like that. The Eagles are built to execute that play. It's just that simple. Shout out to RJ7 Deuce though. Steamo Mob, thank you. He says, "Why is Green Bay so salty about the tush push, bro? Because they sad. They quarterback got 2 picks for legs, bro. They sad.
He almost died trying to run it, didn't he?
Man, bro. Jordan Love he's a good quarterback, but they tried to crown him too soon. And I tried to tell these people, I tell them all the time, stop trying to crown these guys too soon, man. When they ain't got the longevity as a guy like Jalen Hurts who's been through the fire, bro. When you gotta stop crowning these guys, man. Jalen Hurts earned everything every step of the way. Every step of the way, he had to go through his fair share of criticism. He had to earn it. These guys, this shit ain't given. Thank you for the super chat, Simo. Rocky 4, love that movie. He says Nicky Manowari is a beast. Safety from South Carolina, 6'3", 220.
I gotta look him up. Somebody keeps telling me about him.
Yeah, this like the third time somebody said him to me too. I'm gonna have to look him up because the measurable is 6'3", 220. That's a man. So shout out to him. We'll talk more about that at a later date. All right, you guys. That's all the super chats. Any final words from y'all, Symone, LB, before we get out of here?
No, man, I don't have nothing, man. I'm just keeping my ear to the streets. I expect more signings. I'm gonna do a video on the available free agents this afternoon, and I'm gonna see who I think we should target for cheap. Also, I'm back outside Friday. My project on all streaming platforms, Broken Crayon Still Colors, is everywhere Friday. Make sure you tap into that. Shout out to everybody that bought it off of Even. Now, like I said, as promised, it's for free. It is for free.
And on top of that, y'all know what he said, man. You enter for a chance. You can go to the game with him to see that banner drop. You feel me? So
yeah, you want to see the banner?
Yeah, man.
You want to open the day, Symone?
You said what?
You want to open the day?
Oh yeah, that's my birthday weekend. So
oh, you did say that.
Opening day is third. Isn't that your daughter's birthday?
When? What's the date of opening day? They got a date already?
September 4th.
Our birthday the 6th.
Oh, because we won. So we're gonna be that Thursday night game, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Thursday night is September 4th. My birthday is September 5th. So it will be a whole party. I'm gonna be hosting at the club on Friday night.
You capping. Yeah,
capping like a mug.
Right.
Dillon to be on your ass.
I would be hosting. No, I'm gonna have some. I'm gonna talk to a few promoters. So let me know if y'all know any promoters. Tap me in with some promoters.
What time you trying to do something elegant? What you trying to do?
No, I'm trying to do something turn.
Oh, you trying to be turned?
Thursday game is at what? Game gonna end at 11ish. So then I'm headed right to the club where I'm gonna be hosting an after party. It's gonna be a banner dropping after party.
Banner dropping.
Y'all can fall for this shit if y'all want.
I'm dead serious.
I believe her. I'm
gonna put it in motion because my birthday is Friday. So after the game Thursday, I'm gonna want to be outside.
You should do the rooftop B&B situation.
So I'm definitely having an after party. So VIPs, I'm just kidding. No, I'm serious about the party, but the details aren't established yet.
Right.
You said it's gonna be after 11.
Why you say I'm Captain Tone? What you say?
Because Dillon ain't playing that game with you.
He gonna be there.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna be asleep. I ain't about to be outside and young whippersnappers at no damn 11 o'clock.
We not young though. Or you know what? You're right. I should have a day party because we old.
Right. You should have a day party and then you should go to the game.
I should have a day party. You're right.
It's funny. Like I feel like nightlife is overrated now.
Or maybe a day party on Friday. But
you could do it. You could do a day party. You could do a day party. I would do a day party on Thursday. People gotta work. You know how many people gonna be outside opening day for Philly? Nobody working that day.
You're right. I'm gonna have a day party on Thursday, and then
right, you can have a day party from like the game start at what 8?
So maybe a day party at like 3 to 6. I'm gonna figure it out, but it's gonna be jumping. Okay. It's gonna be.
Just do that. Just do that shit in the lot.
Wait, Tone, are you pulling up for the opener?
I'm not sure yet.
Do that shit in the lot. It's gonna be summertime.
It is. I would just need a little more going on than just some regular life.
Yeah, you might as well keep that shit. You know, keep that shit gritty.
Keep it in it. You must keep it in the hey.
Keep that shit gritty. Tailgate.
You said keep it in.
She want more than that.
But,
no, my birthday is Labor Day weekend, so
she a lady, so she want to keep it. You know.
No, Labor Day weekend is before my birthday. Labor Day weekend is the Monday before.
She trying to be in the section, feet on couch.
Labor Day,
but you're right,
Monday,
LB.
September 1st.
We're gonna be asleep. If we go to the club after the game, we're gonna be asleep. It's gotta be.
I don't know about y'all young people. I'm gonna be asleep.
I'm old too. I'm gonna be asleep.
Negro, you 38, 37,
right.
man.
I'll probably go. No, LB is. I'm gonna be 37 soon.
You're gonna be 37 in 10 years. In 10 years.
I'm talking about you.
oh yeah.
That's LB's famous line.
I'm gonna be 38. I'm gonna be 38 next month.
That's his famous line. I'm about to be 38. Nobody.
I'll be 31 this year.
They don't make it that far. 38.
Listen, man.
They don't make it that far.
30 feel good, man. I like 30.
I like, you know what? I think I'm gonna really enjoy like 40.
You better, because you right there.
I'm gonna enjoy 40. You know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of paper, got a little 401k. You know what I'm saying? Skin still looking all right. Put lotion on every day.
I told LB, I said, he told me how old he was. I said, nigga, you look 30. I thought you was 30.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh God. I thought he was like 33.
I was born 1987. I done been around, bro. I done been so many. I had like 6 different lives, man. For real. Military, whatever you could think of, man. I've done it. I worked at Wendy's when I was younger. I did everything you could think of to get to this point. I can't say where I work. I can't say where my day job, you know, it's classified. But
G14 classified.
Yeah, I do really, really well for myself, man. People are dead, man. I don't make it no 38.
Man.
All right, Tiffany, you gonna be in the club with me then?
Where who at? Tiffany who?
From the chat. But no, I'm gonna do something. We're gonna do something. The game is on Thursday. We definitely gonna have some type of function. Where the function? We're gonna have some type of function.
Just let me know, man. I'm about to.
You ain't coming. You ain't coming.
I am coming.
You are not going.
I don't know about no late night vibe, but
I already said I switched to the day.
Well, I'm coming to try to get out there September. I'm gonna try.
I tried to. I hit you up. I called you 2 days ago to tell you. Yeah, my bro was.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
I had to stop by and pick up my bro.
I'm gonna be there a little bottle. You know, I'm gonna have me a little bottle, a little sip.
I'm gonna try to get out there for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna chill. You know.
We need to have our own tailgate. How we do that?
All we gotta do is set it up.
Yeah, all you gotta do is park up. Man,
you just gotta get there.
Yeah.
All we gotta do is set up. Now listen, this is the thing. If we throw our own tailgate, we're gonna be stepping on some people's toes because our shit gonna be lit. We're stepping on some people's toes now. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what you want to do, Symone. That ain't what you want to do. We'll be stepping on some people's toes now.
You're like the mob out there. It's like the mob out there with the tailgate.
It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit, man. It's gonna be lit.
We just gonna have a lit tailgate then.
I'm gonna have them wolves at the tailgate. They're gonna have the ladies that they bring. You know what I'm saying? It might be a dice game. It might get crazy, like for real.
The only thing is, who cooking all that food? That's the problem. Our tailgate.
We just pay somebody. Well, we can pay somebody. I pay somebody to cook. That's light.
That ain't nothing.
Just pay somebody to get on a grill. Couple dollars, couple on it. Bring the food.
You got there early enough. Make sure some food already done. You always do the burgers and the burgers and the dogs first. You always do them first. You know what I mean?
We not trying to get nobody a Sunday meal.
Yeah, ain't gotta be a crazy spread. Ain't gotta be a crazy spread.
Some hot dogs, some hamburgers. You know what I'm saying?
What else?
Chicken. They don't eat no pork in Philly like that.
Yeah,
my friends don't eat no pork. A little pulled chicken.
Some pulled chicken. What else? Maybe some corn on the cob. You know what I mean? Keep it player.
Right. BYOB. Bring your own bottle. We'll bring the waters.
We had water. That's all we got for you. We had water.
Yeah, bring your own bottle. We had
water and good vibes.
Yeah, water and good vibes.
Listen, my dad loved this shit so much. I bet, listen, Dad, we trying to do a tailgate where we need you to grill. He'll be like, I'm there.
Right. Yeah. Tone Dad definitely grill.
I'm there. He loved it. He lived for this shit.
Hell yeah. He go like, hey, I gotta shut it down 45 minutes before it's time to go in though. Because he definitely in there.
Yo, my dad did, man.
But shit, let me close out the day, man.
We shutting this joint down. Listen, y'all, we appreciate y'all. Shout out to Rod Eric with the super chat. Love Hurts hoodie on Route the Dollars as we speak. Then AJ Jones says, Tone, what's on your chest? You dapping your eyes. I got allergies, bro. Allergy season. But other than that, man, we appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. You guys have been amazing. We sending prayers to Terrence Parsons. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. Symone Stanley, Lord Brunson, Tone DeShields II. You guys have been tuned into the Link Up. We out of here, y'all. Flag was fly.